What's up, gang? Oh, let me start my new themes or something. Well, this is my last fucked up video. So, the last time you guys are gonna see a fucked up video, because I have an image to create or live throughout or do something. I'm on a new phone, so it said tap something up there, and I see Mark Lashenko's beautiful fucking Versace's. Anyhow, familia. You know what, gang? If you're my friend on Facebook, this is my new phone, so I'm all excited. I got new emojis and shit. But I'm telling you guys, see, I was gonna do a post earlier, like, if you have a new phone, like say you have the latest and the greatest, but still this is a pretty cheap phone. I got a Getro phone. I got 2 Getro phones. I'm so excited. But I have 2 phones. That's why I'm so excited. Most people don't even have 2 phones. That's like 2 different worlds. You could have an iPhone and an Android. That's what I did at first. It was like kind of a trip just to like study each operation of each phone. But anyhow, now I'm getting into some shit. But I have a new phone. This is my last drunken video that you're going to see, because I have an image to create or fulfill that I've been envisioning for like a while. Really, it's not that image at all, but I need to make everything a little bit better. And I do say the F word way too much. Way too much, even on my videos before when I was friends and stuff. And thank you all very much for putting up with my stuff and rants and drama and explorations of new realms in life, and I guess. And I don't really know what to say. I have had some mental ups and downs. I'm gonna say, really, I don't even. Well, I'd be happy to fucking play mental chess with anybody. Me and my aunt had the most deepest discussion. I'm telling you, well, I'm growing leaps and bounds, like through my family. I live with my aunt and uncle. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to live with my aunt and uncle because I'm saving my family and aunt and uncle right now. That's what I'm saying, Mark Lashenko. You want to make fun of me, motherfucker? Well, I don't know what issues your mom got. You told me she lives up in Sacto or somewhere. I'm just saying, not calling you out, but I'm just saying. Like, you could be like subliminally like count. Listen, man. I give you guys my audiobooks, man. I beg for you guys to watch my audiobooks. I beg for you guys to listen to my audiobooks, man. It's not my audiobooks. It's nothing. It's my free collection. It's free to you. I spent over $1,000 on this fucking collection. $1,000. I'm giving it out to you. If you like the library, when you see a library in the neighborhood and you smile, well, I have a gift for you. Those people, those are my friends. If anybody watching this video ever in the future, throughout all of time, ever happen to watch this video, and you have a friend that appreciates the library, let me just talk to them for a few sentences, maybe about a paragraph and a half, a few voice messages back and forth, and even if they are readers, I will expose to them a moment. They're like, well, hey, you do dishes and you vacuum the house, right? You fucking do gardening sometimes? Well, that it's nice to listen to the nature. But my point is that there's a circumstance in everybody's life that they do as a habit when sometimes maybe they're like listening to BS on the radio. I know the radio is funny, but let's listen to the radio and laugh a little bit, and let's listen to the fucking some educational information that you find interesting. The collection is very vast. My subjects are very vast. My videos are very vast. Everything's very vast. Because I'm telling you guys, grow vast, grow vast, grow vast, grow vast. Stretch your limits. It's okay. It's okay if you never played the clarinet and you see it at a garage sale and the people's moving and there's a clarinet on clearance and it's like $2. You're like, I don't know, honey. Should I get it? No. That's 2 lemons at Safeway, honey. I don't know, to me that's like seems like a no-brainer, but that's people's normal thinking. I'm just saying, because it's kind of, you see me like breaking down right now. I know it because I have some interior fucking mental, I don't even know, like going on in my head, because I cannot figure people out sometimes when once you really break down sociology, psychology, and philosophy about why people do what they do every day when they do it. Why people do every day what they do it when they do it. Why people do every day what they do when they do it. Why people do every day what they do it. Who cares all of those things? You know this thing. You just heard it. I sound way better than Joe Biden when I'm drunk. That's a funny. And that's the reality, though. People don't even notice he's got dementia. He's like the gaff king. This guy's about to be our president. You guys are like, Colin Kaepernick! Colin Kaepernick! Joe Biden. You know what? I bet Colin Kaepernick's about to do a Joe Biden speech. Because you know why? Because Colin Kaepernick's begging to do anything to get to his fame. That GQ shit was his downfall. I told Jeanette Sylvie one time, this is the most arrogant and conceited thing you might hear me say ever in my life. And I told her it with complete confidence. But it was because, well, she's kind of like a high school sweetheart. Until I met, wow, this shit is so close. It's a new phone. I'm like, sorry, you guys are like all up in my nose. So funny. Anyhow, well, hey, Lisa Copsa, what's up, girl? I hope you're doing well. Melissa Osborne, you've always been. See, this is like a new camera. This motherfucker's like different. I might shoot wide. Whoa. Well, I hope it switches on your guy's phone right now. Oh no, now it tells me to rotate your device, or you can't turn your phone while. Well, now that thing went away, so I don't know your guys' thing. See, I swear to God, I'm making a BioKeeper device, guys. My friend Komet's my brother, the half of my body. He's the other half of my body. Well, he's the section of my body because there's a few women that are actually a piece of me, and I really mean that when I go throughout my life every day. A few women really are like, well, I think about, it's really stupid. I'm going to be dumb and ranting on something and I'll make it quick sense. But we all influence each other every day. All of us are friends with each other. Maybe I said something someday that meant something to you some way, and it meant something. And whenever sometime in life, throughout your month, 2 months, 6 months, 8 months that we're friends, and you hear my rants, and maybe sometime, you'll look at a duck pond or something and you'll see a wood duck. I never saw a wood duck before I went to Louisiana, and I saw the wood duck, and it was the most magnificent thing I ever seen. The wood duck's colors, it's black, and it has like this turquoise and lavender in there, and the feathers, I'm telling you, the feathers, when the sun hits it, it's like so majestic. It's so beautiful. Anyhow, now I went off on a tangent like I always do. But I don't have EDD, I swear to you. Could I make this into a rhyme? At the same time that a delusion happened to inspire. Well, who knows? I don't know. I promise you I know nothing whatsoever. If anything, I just consume you. So I'm a reflection of you and me and you. What else are we gonna do? Anyhow, so the real reason, Nuria, my girl, my sister, and Chance Miles from my game, and Begarni, my dog. Bro, we're all so proud. This phone is so fucking close. I swear to God, it's way too close. I got a ghetto phone over here. I got 2 phones most of the time. I've been paying on this phone right here. I just replaced it. This motherfucking new camera. I need to set the zoom or something. I don't know, but I seriously do not like it that close. Anyhow, alright. See, the way the design, see, look, I have the phone like fucking like 1.5 feet from my chest right now, and to me, this is like pretty damn close. But you know why? Because this phone was designed for people that are thinking about people that take selfies all the time and like, hey. That's exactly why. That makes a lot of sense now, right? When you think about it. Anyhow, so this is my last drunken video, guys, I'm telling you. Because my buddy Komet, my brother, is our app. I had a brain fart. He didn't even ask me anything. I just told him like to look up a couple things. I told him to, okay. I had a few family members that died, like half my family members that died. And when they found out they were going to die, if they were familiar with Facebook at that time, they could have shot Facebook videos. So if any of you guys right now have a family member that's ill, tell them to open up a Facebook page. Start a page and don't publish it. And they could start all these fucking private videos for you guys. Now Facebook algorithm and AI and Mark Zuckerberg could go ahead and listen to my motherfucking ass. That's the whole plan. Jen Schaefer. I love your Facebook profile picture, by the way. You've had it forever, though. You should change it. And Mark, that's my boy. Love you and love your brother, your father for that. And I'm happy for your family. And Begarney's my dog. My dog. Hey, Begarney, if your ex-wife, that fucking, the queen of the town, if she's still single, hook me up, brother, because she had a big ass. Uh-oh. My previous client customer, Ariel, she's gorgeous, by the way. And she's an artist. Oh, I'm outside, so sorry for my nose. Well, I do have a thing here. Guess what this rag's from? My mother gave me a blanket. It's my security blanket. Because I'm single. I'm alone in the world. Half my family's gone, so I carry this with me to give me security in life. No, I'm just kidding. But when I'm going to go out and have a good time and enjoy myself, my mother gave me this blanket. I set it on the ground. Sometimes I sit on it and whatever. Sometimes I wrap my crystals in it. But nonetheless, I bring this little piece with me to enjoy the atmosphere. And so all my sacred places or fun places I go in, times that I have, sometimes I don't bring it out. It's my thing. It's not really a security blanket, but I guess it is in a sense. But I've made it like a totem. I don't know if you guys know anything. We could talk about all kinds of stuff, guys. Whatever you want to talk about. Y'all be like living all these things in your lives. Even Ariel, my friend, you make, I haven't examined your stuff, but I'm just saying, like, you probably create postcards and stuff with like images on there and stuff that are actually like relaying to a lot of stuff and like ancient history and symbolism and stuff like that that we all actually use today and see every day, and don't realize that these are actually tailing back to lots of things. Like right now, the swastika, a German Hitler sign, might all of a sudden like strike a lot of hearts and be like, oh my god, what's he talking about? But I am half part German. My grandmother on my dad's side was like half German. I mean full blood German, and she's wrinkled so fast. She was very happy though, but she wrinkled very fast. My grandma on my father's side was full blood German, and my grandmother on my mother's side was full blood Mexican. Well, actually not full blood. She had a little bit of Maltese. So, which is funny because that's where like, not the Freemasons, but the henchmen, which are known as the henchmen. The guys, what are they called? The guys that go around on the horses and fucking, they're actually really badass. Just some videos and stuff portray them as bad. Just like the Freemasons. Some videos and stuff portray them as bad because you know what? Freemasons are kind of secretive because you know what? I've learned over time, most of the populace doesn't want the truth. We just want a truth that allows us to feel comfortable in our own present moment of comfortableness. And then, after that sinks in for 6 months to a year, then you could go ahead and expose a little bit more stuff to like, ugh. And then, you know, go away again, Marcus Bassillio, go away. Don't express and expose too much at one time in one sitting. Go away. It's too much. Let's just scroll past Marcus Bassillio. That's really my shit. That's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. Truly. If anything, either I'm talking some gibberish shit, like saying, live out your own fantasies and make up your own dreams and go ahead and live it out and chase it because it really doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks. Or I'm talking about some disclosure shit, and that's some really deep, hard truth. Because let me tell you something. I've studied even beyond the Anunnaki, beyond the fucking Sumerians. I've studied all the way to the deepest point that I can find about human creation. And I continue to keep studying that. And I think about, I cried out multiple times at night, drunk on some beer in my room a little bit, stoned on some weed, and sitting there thinking about, like, was eating the apple bad? Was eating the apple bad? Because they didn't die. They didn't die. God said they would die if they ate the apple, but they didn't die. So is God the liar? Let me just put a question mark and a pause there and a emoji. I'll put 3 or 4 or 7 of those. Is God a liar? Is God a liar? No, God's not a liar. We just didn't understand what God meant by you will die if you eat the apple. He's right. That ignorant you will die. That ignorant you. Because now you will open your eyes and see other things. And be like, wow. I could see the good and the evil in that same situation. So therefore, I am no longer a judge. And I could help that person by saying just a little, planting a seed, a little sweet message, subliminally. Well, it ends up being subliminally. See, that's the one thing right now. And that's what's my gift right now, that I'm not black. And that I've always recognized this gift of black people. And now I know what Teal Swan meant when she said that black people are already rooted in the root chakra, which is the red chakra. And Teal Swan said that she likes to listen to ghetto music, ba 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 ba, whatever, like that. They're already rooted because they're already like, yeah, fuck the world. This is what's going on. Blah 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 blah. And they're just like expressing themselves and actually probably full disclosure shit all the time. So they're in the root chakra. Now I understand what all that meant. Holy shit. But see, only because of this video. This is just like me writing in my fucking book, where I wrote a book and I felt like, oh my God, my world awakened. It's really just about you expressing yourself, even to yourself in a journal. That's what I'm telling you guys. Express yourself into a journal. The reason I'm shooting this video right here, you have no idea where I'm at. I'm in South San Francisco right now at Orange Park, and it's a bit windy here. I went and got a new phone, which I said I'm already on my new phone, and it's windy. I bought a couple beers. I went to Target and got me a fucking new pad to write in, which I'm pretty excited about. And I got me some fucking gel pens so I can make some cool art. And it's got 12 glitter pens, 9 pastel, 6 neon, 3 classic, and acrylic case. How nice is that? Anyhow, because I like colors, because I want to make some mandalas or whatever the fuck they're called. Sorry for cussing, but sometimes I don't always know the word, and sometimes you're just trying to get a little bit of information out or express something. And so anyhow, I bought this new book. You guys saw my old book. This one's called Get It Done. And being my shit's like so vastly like expanding right now, because guess what happened last night? I gotta tell you guys. One of my bestest brothers, I've been bragging about him, talking about him, like Komet, my friend that's making the app, our app, your app to save your family's life story. So Komet, I've always said, is my black wing on my right side. I just shot a video about it the other day. I watched it again. I always watch my videos just to make sure, like, and it builds confidence, because some shit comes out sometimes, and I'm like, so when I watch my video, when I speak my heart, my truth, then I watch my video later on, it resonates in my brain, my subliminal brain. So it's just like me writing down when I made a meme about, I am not a smoker 1,000 times. And at 369 times, you will cross a threshold. That's the same shit. You just program your brain instead of having the news on all day. Listen, if Ken Bastida gets caught up with some fucking pedogate shit, I'm gonna fucking be so angry and never watch the news again. But I have hope. But everybody else I don't trust. And I watch CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, and all these fucking other C's, and sorry, happy C's, and Fox too. So I like to watch both sides so I can make a objective opinion. Egyptian lover. I'm so excited. I got a new phone. Woo! Feeling myself a little bit. But the thing's like, It's easier actually. I need to get used to this because remember when we got a big screen TV at the house? Like, I watch TV from the kitchen. Because that motherfucker was like too big. I was like, whoa, I'm like not used to that. Anyhow, and it's easier to talk sometimes when to see who's not watching because then I don't get distracted and I get to finish a thought because there's just so many thoughts because life has so much energy and I have so much interest in life, so therefore it fuels all these like little hairs. So that's why I'm growing out my hair, because the ancient Indians and all that stuff, the Native Americans and lots of other races believe that the hair attracts prana, which is the Indians, chi, the Chinese. In America, I've heard a few people mention ether or vril. Vril, V-R-I-L. Look up that stuff, you guys. V-R-I-L. I posted this stuff. His YouTube channel is called Atlantean Gardens. Atlantean Gardens. You guys will absolutely love it. If you like History Channel at all, I swear to God, guys, please just check out his stuff. Atlantean Gardens is his YouTube channel. And his name's Robert Safir. He has a bunch of books. He's an anthropologist. It's really amazing. His stuff is so educational and so well and so everything. And I watch his stuff. So therefore, subliminally in my mind, I could pretend to be him and actually project that and do that easily. And if somebody said, Marcus, you know what? I watched his videos, and if you did that, it would sink into a lot more people. And the most important people that you wish to influence, which is your friends throughout your life growing up and their family. Because Marcus, if people began to understand you just a little bit and they would recognize stuff, later on when they look and stuff and grow in the now moment, like Eckhart Tolle talks about, they would realize, like, wow. Well, they wouldn't even think about Marcus, but that thing would sink in their head. And when they were talking to their family, it would be like, hey, da 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 da, and 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 da 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 da. Yeah, listen, guys. I literally intend to be oblivious. I am nobody. I'm nobody. I'm a reflection of you, and I pay attention to a lot of things in life, and a lot of my friends. Actually, I had a bunch of jobs in life, so I had a lot of exposure to certain things. So it's sometimes easy for me to form an opinion about one company's motives and another company's motives working together in unison and having a specific target market. That's all. I'm not of a higher intelligence. I just happen to work here and here. Okay? So my perspective or my aperture has been broadened because I didn't suck the orifice of any one particular company or direction in life as my career and my identity. No one career is your identity. Just because you worked in an office over here and you were a secretary, and over here you're an executive assistant, and over here you're I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're also something in an office. You're only a stage away from being the fucking owner or representative or CEO or marketing manager or something of the company, and you just don't realize it because you haven't popped out of your own head of insecurity. Whether it be your relatives, your friends, your closest friends, your homies, which are actually parasites in disguise, and you don't even fucking know that they're toxic to your growth in life. The sooner we could discover our toxic relationships, the faster we will all advance 100 feet in the air to make it easy to think about. 100 feet in the air. you will soar. You will feel you have wings. The instant that you delete and cut off and sever all these negative people and parasites and fucking energy vampires, delete them. Believe me, they'll adjust. And you will adjust. They will save themselves. Parasites are able to save themselves. Trust me. The world doesn't need your saving. And you don't actually need me to speak right now with so much energy. And I don't need to expose all that energy and exude all that, because it takes energy out of me too. And I'm like, after a video, I'm like, and I'm like, people's like, you angry? I'm not angry. I'm now growing comfortable with catching myself and expelling my own energy throughout the day. So the less emotional I get in a video, the more energy I'll have throughout the day. Because your mind does use up your body's energy throughout the day. Your mind eats about 20% of your daily intake. But I think once you get like activated and your shit's like really moving, I think you like eat like 30 or 40% sometimes. Because if you're just like sitting around the house being lazy, but you're like thinking about shit all the day, like that food's going somewhere. I ain't getting no weight, mofos. Anyhow, alright, well, I've already talked about too much stuff and been way too vast. And there's no point of this, except I'm about to kick some more ass, motherfuckers. I got my book. I got my new journal, my new book. I could like use one part of this for my new book or like my next couple books, and then here's the brainstorming area and for notes. You know what I mean? I think everybody should have one of these. That's the thing. Like I said, my brain expanded because I exuded all kinds of like anxiety and depression stuff that I had built up inside from my childhood because my daddy wasn't there. I didn't have my daddy when I grew up, and all the life's problems are my daddy's. It's all his fault. And that's what I thought, because that's what my mom told me. But I didn't know that. My mom didn't really do that, but I'm just saying an example that we might attach ourselves and our identity to throughout the rest of our life. Like our career, which you know that a lot of small businesses are closing right now, so it's very sad actually. So, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, here in America, most of my friends are in America or some Western country that has electricity. The point is that two-thirds of the planet doesn't have electricity or running water. So, even a homeless motherfucker on a park bench in Palo Alto right now is way richer and happier than two-thirds of the planet. A homeless person in America is happier than two-thirds of the planet. Well, actually, what's in their head is what matters if they're happy or not. Because actually, about one-third of the planet, out of those two-thirds, one-third of the planet is actually happier than all of us over here. We're actually asshats and don't know it. That's why Andrew Yang was saying, make America think harder. Make America think harder. Math was his thing. Make America think harder. Make America think harder. What do I know? I'm the one sitting here getting fucking drunk off a couple beers every few days a week. Why? To delude my rationalizations about America and the whole American dream. Because we all watch the fucking, hey neighbor, what's going on with you? I don't know today. That's getting us really far in life, isn't it? And our faith to pay for season tickets because we want to showboat to all our niggas that, hey, we got these fucking tickets, we's flossing, motherfuckers. Yeah, with my homies, we's there. I mean, what are we really wasting all of our money on? Do you ever think about the time and energy that you actually spent to make that money? Just to say that you're faithful? Faithful to who? The rich motherfuckers? Because it ain't the fucking Kaepernick right now that y'all all fucking exuding and sharing and making comments on in your feeds. And your loyalty to Nike using Malaysian kids to make the fucking shoes. We have people by the balls right now if you start spending your money wisely. The companies that have been fucking corrupting the planet, you can spend your money wisely right now and bring them to their knees. Yes, you might have to move your bank account to a credit union. And not Patelco. I gotta close this. Abby! Aubrey! What's up, girl? I kissed her once, everybody. I went out to high school with her and I kissed her. And it was an amazing kiss. Because it was like kissing my best friend at the time. Thank you, Aubrey. That was wonderful. It was the closest thing I came to like kissing myself, but a girl version. It was amazing. Her mom was nice. I remember sitting on her bed. I remember the lighting too. Anyhow, Aubrey, thank you for being the fantasy. You actually are like half the... Okay, I lost my virginity to this girl named Geraldine. I had big old boobies. I only met her a few days in school. I went to class with this girl every day. I didn't even know she was in my class. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. That's another video. Anyhow. Then I went out with this girl, Amy Burnell, she was my neighbor, lived directly across the street, and I could see her front door. She had big old boobies and was thick. Korean girl. Asian girl with big boobies. And she wasn't all that cute, but she was funny, you know? So it strikes up energy and your stimuli. She is a cunt, actually, in the beginning. Started to use the C word, ladies. She was talking shit, 'cause me and my mom moved over there. Well, to be honest with you, well, not to be honest, I'm always honest with you guys, but just to divulge and expose my vulnerability, I shared a room with my mom for like 2 years or a year and a half when I was in junior high school. It really sucked. No, we didn't change in the same room or anything freaky, you fucks. I have a friend named John Douche. He's pretty... He says, pull my finger. I might say some deep video, and he's like, pull my finger at the comment. I love him, though, because he keeps me grounded. I get too caught in my own element, you know what I mean? High on my own supply. Whatever. This is all good data, and it's expressing myself, and really you guys will, it'll touch your heart, so you'll be like, oh, and you'll think about a moment, and hopefully express yourself to somebody, even your partner. Stretch out a limb. Anything whatsoever. So anyhow, when I moved to San Mateo, so I got my own room after I lived in my room, shared a room with my mom for a year and a half or a year or something. It was stupid. Because me and my mom moved in and out of my aunt and uncle's house when I was a child, going to Los Cerritos Elementary School, which is right over there. I'm at Orange Park. There's an Orange Park Center. Right behind me is Orange Park Pool, baby. Woo! So my aunt told me that she swam. Okay, she was in South City Aquatics, it's called. And she swam 200 laps in this pool as a child. 200 freaking laps. And she was like 7 or 8. 200 fucking laps. Okay, this pool actually looks a lot smaller now that I'm here, but it looked a lot bigger to me in my head when she was telling me about the 200 laps. But seriously, 200 laps? Come on, guys. You guys don't even... None of us do. Can you count 200 anything? Do you count to 200 throughout the day? 200 nothing. Show some dedication, you know what I mean? Like, as a child, she's like, I could do it. And she started telling me about all these things that she could do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what else? Or whatever. Maybe she just started going on and telling me. I don't know. But she started telling me like 4 or 5 things that she had done, achievements, you know? And it was really good. And her telling me those stories built confidence up in her about her own personal image again. Like, we need to remind ourselves. And my aunt the other day, today, she said something, and I thought she meant it sarcastically, because that was the old way, not us evolving. She says something. She goes, I know. Believe in yourself. You're the greatest. But I thought she was meaning so I told her, I'm like, what did you mean by that? Like, I exude to you that I think I'm the greatest, and I walk around the house and you guys think that I'm sitting there telling that I think I'm the greatest, and I'm telling you that I'm the greatest? She goes, no. She goes, I meant it for myself too. Like, I'm the greatest too. She goes, I got it. She goes, you're getting it all wrong. There's a deep lesson right there. See, that was the 3D world, and we're in the 5D transition right now. You guys could say yes we are, or no we're not. But people are evolving, and things are changing. And the people that are evolved already, or are still, everybody's always evolving. It doesn't matter. I mean, continue evolving until you connect to the Godhead. That's how it works. We'll keep coming back, reincarnation. If that scares anybody that I just listens to this ever in time, go ahead and delete me and block me. Call me a crazy. Talk all kinds of shit about me. It's already been done. I don't care. By better motherfuckers than your ass. More intelligent. I already know her. I got her on speed dial. Not really, but just saying. I know where to find them. If I want to find somebody that's better than you, I could turn them on you, actually. Just because I'll tell them. Because they're still my friend. Even though we fight. It's just a beautiful relationship by itself. It's just like, I have to make it good somehow. But sometimes you're right so much that it irritates the fuck out of people. Because it all makes sense. But I'm telling you guys that it's nothing about anything whatsoever other than stop cluttering your brains with bullshit. And the stuff that you really love in your life already, just fuel your life with more of that. And you'll be in harmony with life in general. And a lot more things will make sense to you in general. And that's really a matter of it. And that's really a matter of it. And that's all that it is. And that's all that it comes down to. And everything will seem more harmonious or synchronistic, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let me fuel my passions in life and cut off all the things that are suffocating me in life. So now, as I'm a flower in the flower bed, I can grow by myself and enjoy my own light and shine with the sun. Now all expressions seem more like, wow, like that's the thing to do. And it should just happen that way. It's not a matter of anything at all. Just examine more Nikola Tesla and look up 369, 369, 369, 369, 369, 369, 369, 369, Fibonacci. 432, 432, 432, 432, 432, 432, 432, 432, 432. And then 0.00000 or 1.88 or 0.08333 or whatever the fucking shit is, the actual Fibonacci to the decimal frequency calculation or whatever. I'm sorry, math isn't my thing so much, and everything in life is actually math. If I learned math a bit more, I could make a lot better art, actually. That's really what it comes down to. Anyhow, alright, I'm just like getting too much into like, artistic mode. Well, I love you guys. You guys all have Amy, I love her. And Phyllis, I love her too. And Curly, I love you too, buddy. But those two dames combined, well, you two dames. It's just funny I use that. I like that. I'm going to start using dames a lot more. Let's bring it back to the old school. Seriously. Old school's better, man. Like, really, I wish I grew up in Leave It to Beaver times with a hat and carried a briefcase and hi, word, type of thing. But anyhow, Curly, use my dog, my Nilo for Shillo. But I love them two beesies. That was the point in that. Anyhow, you guys. Alright, well, I'm going to shut the video off. I mean, I don't know if anybody marked it. Hey, love you, buddy. You know I love you. And Genevieve, Hey, Genevieve. Amy, my girl, my sister. Peepers, bonite. Hey, I taught, Peepers, I mentioned you in a past video. Anyhow, love you guys.